You started with saying that in the meeting with yourself, you created these pockets. Uh,
Thank you. Yes,
what-
exactly. I needed that. So, where I or we um, become ready to meet our shadow material. And this is the areas already, as Jung said, these are the places that are not comfortable to go to. So we tend to not go there. We don't, it's not enjoyable to look at these places. So it needs a culture or a desperation, but or a culture of consciousness that says, I will look at this, And usually life, it's a mixture of that, life just keeps bringing it back to us. Here's your trauma again, here it is again. And it's very, very uncomfortable also as it shows up in our lives. And either we keep evading it or we start changing our attitude and say, oh, here's a difficulty in my life. Here is something that I recognize, because this issue comes again and again in my life, and it might seem as if it comes from the outside, this partner again doing something terrible to me, or in my workplace again I have a certain experience, but I start to wake up to the fact that there's a recurrent nature to this difficulty that I'm facing. And then instead of saying, our usual cultural response is to complain about it to our friends, to complain about the others. So the knot thickens, the more we speak badly about and push it away and say it's out there, the more the plot and the knot thickens. Or we can say, okay, this is mine to look at. And maybe I cannot look at it alone. Maybe I need others, because especially the places where our own absent spots are thickest is the places where we have blind spots. So we need other eyes to look with us. So we look for support. Sometimes nature can offer resources, but we allow it to melt and we allow it to take us more deeply. And when we go to these places of intimacy with our shadow material, there is also, there is a place of falling through the very personal into the deeper collective. But we go through many layers of resistance and we need a lot of support. But I always, I often say it's like we're in the deepest darkness of our being, the biggest treasures lie hidden, and there's dragons crawled around it. That's a bit the experience. And especially when we move there collectively, the journey there is an uncomfortable one, because we need to look at what couldn't be looked at before because it was too painful.